Hey, Mark Herman here, aka LA Bengal fan on Twitter, repping the Bengals for the AFC Northerners. We're not doing a full show this week, but I wanted to do an update, quickly recapping the Kansas City game last week, previewing the Washington game. We should be back live from Rocco's Tavern in Studio City on Wednesday with an episode going up Thursday next week. So let's get right into it. Lots of reasons for concern here. First and foremost, we lost Sean Williams, our starting safety, to what was an ugly elbow injury. Good news, it turned out to just be a dislocation, but we're still going to lose him for the first couple months of the season. Best prognosis I've heard is, end of October. So that's where we're at. Fengelum, Shaw, you're going to have to step up, but just not what we want to see in the preseason. Offense moved the ball okay, but it's a continuing theme that we're not finishing drives. We're now going into the third game of the season, and our frontline offense has not scored a touchdown, so that needs to change. And the biggest theme of this week against Kansas City last week was missed tackles. Missed tackles led to sustained drives. We couldn't get off the field, lost the time of possession, but that can't happen. These guys have to get off the field. This team played with no urgency last week, and that's got to change. Positives. Chris Smith continues to look like the steal of April. Absolutely. And Jordan Willis continues his putting pressure on the quarterback and looks very good. Really excited to have these guys in the mix. Malone also had some flashes and looked pretty good. Going into this week, Washington, what do I need to see? Well, I want to see a team that looks like it's ready to start the season, because last week's team against Kansas City did not look like it was ready to start the season. I want to see a team that's playing with urgency. I want to see a team that hits their tackles, finishes their drives. This is dress rehearsal. This is the important game. I'm not concerned with the final score, but I would like to see us dominating this game at halftime. This is a team, even though it's in Washington, we should give Kirk Cousins problems. We should make his life miserable. So I want to see that. We had a lot of almost sacks last week. Mahomes was elusive. Let's see if we can get Kirk Cousins is not Mahomes. We should be able to get to him. So I want to see a team that looks like it's ready to start the season this week. Keeping an eye on bubble players. Michael Johnson, you're definitely on the bubble. I'm not seeing you acting like you're going to lose your job, and you seriously could lose your job. Denard, too, failed to impress. So let's see some of these bubble guys step up and show that they really want their jobs. So I'm going to be watching that this week. But once again, biggest thing, I want to see a team that's ready to play. And this is the week to show it. So we will be back next week from Rocco's Tavern. Check Facebook. See when our Facebook Live is set up for. Probably 1 o'clock Wednesday Pacific time is what I'm thinking. And then the episode will be up next Thursday. So we'll be back with a full episode next week. Hooday to everybody out there at Hooday Nation. And as I always do, we'll sign off with our Fuck the Patriots. Have a good week, everybody.